Hey, what's up, everyone? It's Igor here, and it's a little bit different setting today. I am recording this video from my car. I'm actually coming back from the barbershop, just got my hair cut. How do you like it, guys? I hope you do. And today I wanted to quickly touch up on the topic which just got to my mind this morning when I was through my run. So when I was running, I kind of was looking around and realized how much I love this environment I'm in. You know, I love those palm trees here in South Carolina. I love the fact that it's sunny all the time and it's a beautiful blue sky. And today is like 7th of November, but like I feel like it's summer. You know, it's super warm outside. I am in my polo shirt and in my shorts. So for me, where I come from is basically summer. And why do I say that and why do I mention that? It's just because this kind of environment, and I realize that by being here, is inspiring me so much. It inspires me to do things. It inspires me to start things. It inspires me to be happy. It inspires me to be energetic. It kind of pushes me and tells me that you gotta keep up. Look at this environment here. It's so healthy. It's so nice, you know. And today's topic, therefore, is inspiration. Why do I think inspiration is important, and what inspiration actually is, and how can we use the inspiration to actually start the new things? And I just said that, to start the new things. I think the definition of inspiration is just that. Inspiration is something which helps us to start new things. And you can argue with that, and there are a lot of different opinions. What is inspiration? This is just, you know, one of the perspective which I like myself, and I kind of follow that definition. So if inspiration helps us to start things, I would say to have an inspiration is a very important thing, right? Because every single day we start so many things. We start our morning, we start our routines, we start our projects, we start our job, we start our new business, we start our new relationships. So we are in the process of starting a lot of things. And sometimes we start to procrastinate when we do not start new things anymore, and we get ourselves in this comfort zone where we sit and feel comfortable, and that zone represents the stage of yours which does not like to start new things. And my explanation of that, what is the reason, why do we get ourselves in this state, one of the reasons is that we lose the sources of our inspiration. As easy as that. Because if we truly believe, and I believe in that, the inspiration helped me start things, as soon as I lose this inspiration, I lose this purpose to start something. And I do not start. And I start to procrastinate. And I stop starting things. So today, I want to talk about these two super important things about the inspiration. The first one is you gotta have one, because inspiration helps you start things. And it's a lot easier to start things with your inspiration. Energy, on the other hand, just to mention the energy a little bit, helps you to keep going with those things which you have started already, and keeps you to get to the end of those things what you have started. So energy is very important, but today about the inspiration. Inspiration, though, plays the huge role in you starting things, right? So you gotta have one. And second important thing about the inspiration, you gotta keep your inspiration sources very close to make sure they remind you about themselves almost every single day. Because if you're gonna keep remembering your inspiration and what inspires you, and they're gonna inspire you, and you're gonna start new things, you're gonna get yourself out of that procrastination, out of that comfort zone, and inspiration will kind of lift you up and push you out of this comfort zone, and will help you start the things which you did not start before, which you were afraid to start, and so on and so on and so on. Couple of examples how to find your inspirations and how to keep it close to you. Well, my example first, the huge one, is an environment. The thing what I started this video with. One of the very healthy things to do, and in order to actually inspire yourself, is to put yourself as close as it can be to inspiration. And for me, you see, the inspiration is the environment. So if I'm gonna put myself in the environment which inspires me, I'm gonna be better off in this kind of environment because it's gonna help me to start new things. And that's what is happening with me here in South Carolina. Although I'm talking about the geographical location, I put myself in a particular geographical location which with its nature and environment helps me to get inspired, and therefore I'm ready to do stuff here. Therefore I'm ready to push forward, and I'm ready to open new businesses, do the new projects, establish new friendships, relationships, and things like that, right? Your environment might as well be those people you surround yourself with. So you gotta, watch out, and you see what kind of people around you, whether they inspire you or the opposite. And maybe it's time to start to look for some new friends, some new people to surround yourself with, right? And to surround yourself with, because they're gonna inspire you. So first is the environment. I think it's the easiest thing. If you're able to change it, and you put yourself in that environment which inspires you, it's gonna remind yourself about itself every single day. Like this sun, this sky, these palm trees, these surroundings here in South Carolina where I live right now, they inspire me every single day. They are here for me every single day, right? So it is very important. I got this inspiration source and I put myself basically in it. So it's no way I'm gonna forget about it, and it's gonna be there for me every single time. Another source of inspiration of mine are my mentors, obviously. And how do I keep my mentors close? Well, the life coaches, the coaches which actually work with me in person, right? Well, I keep in touch with them. I keep my sessions with them. I call them. I talk to them all the time. Well, the online mentors, also, I follow them on the social media sources. I buy their courses. I go to their seminars and webinars. I also keep, and this is another way how to kind of keep your mentors close to you. I also keep the whole bookmark section for my mentors, and I can get in touch with them just one click, and I start to get inspired by them. So this is another method of how would you keep the source of inspiration close to you. And one of the sources of inspiration obviously can be your mentors. And another one, and the last one for today from me is the what helps me a lot is visualize those inspiration sources. Like, for example, if some person inspires me, I might easily just print out that person picture and just put it on the wall. If some other person said something, some kind of quote I read in a book while I was reading it, and I got inspired by that quote, I might as well just print it on my wall, and so it's remind me of itself every single day, right? Because this is the source of my inspiration, and that's going to help me to start. If I'm going to sit down and start working on my computer, what I see at my computer is my wallpaper first, right? And this wallpaper, for me, it also consists of something which reminds me of my inspiration. For example, for a very long period of time, it was the place in the United States which reminded me that I want to come to United States someday. And that was my source of inspiration. Every single day I would open the computer, I would see this picture of my desktop wallpaper, and I would see that US place where I used to live in, which I loved and I still love a lot. And that inspired me every single day to start look for the ways how to get to United States. And here I am in the United States. I have no doubt that that method, that me having this inspiration and putting it in front of me for it to remind itself to me, helped me to get to the United States, which was basically one of my dreams in life. as deep as that. So on this note, I want to wrap it up and kind of conclude what I wanted to say today. I think it is super important for one to have inspiration. And I think that inspiration is something that helps us start doing things. And I also think that very often we forget about our inspiration because we lose connections with our inspiration sources. So come up with the methods and maybe use some of my examples of how would you keep your inspiration sources very close to you so they remind of themselves to you almost every single day. And if you're going to practice this, and if you're going to become super creative at that, I promise you, you're going to have plenty of inspiration in your life, and that inspiration will help you start great things in your life, which will result in even greater things which you want to achieve and dream to achieve in your life. Thank you so much for listening to me today. Sorry about this setting. I hope it didn't bother you, me driving in the car and talking about the inspiration. Have a nice Saturday, guys. Peace out.